September 11th marks the anniversary of another tragedy in the sky, one that started in Charleston 50 years ago.
News 2's Jordan Sayopa sat down with a local man whose father survived the Eastern Airlines plane crash.
On September 11th, 1974, a flight out of Charleston came to a tragic end roughly 30 minutes later in Charlotte. Steve Weaver lives here in Mount Pleasant and remembers where he was on this day 50 years ago when he learned his father had survived the deadly crash. It was September 11th, 1974. An Eastern Airlines plane carrying 78 passengers and 4 crew members departed from Charleston at 7 a.m. But roughly 30 minutes later, Flight 212 would end in disaster. The Chicago-bound plane was scheduled to make a stop in Charlotte. With just 3 statute miles to go, the plane crashed, killing all but 11 on board.
We were one of the lucky ones that he lived.
Steve Weaver lives in Mount Pleasant and remembers being 14 years old coming home from school that day when he learned his late father, Charles Weaver, made it out alive. My
aunt had greeted me to explain what had happened with Daddy in the plane crash and that he had survived, but they were bringing him by ambulance from Charlotte to Charleston.
Weaver tells me his father was on a business trip traveling with his best friend, who sadly died in the crash. A small decision made by the pair in the cabin may have changed the Weaver family forever.
Dad had a middle seat, so he had to get up and go across Mr. Grady to get his coffee. And when he came back, Harry said, "Charlie, why don't you just sit on the aisle and I'll sit in the middle seat."
Years of survivor's guilt followed the crash, and Weaver says his father never went back to church.
You know, people always ask Dad why he didn't go back to church, and his answer would be, I don't need to be in church for God to be taking care of me.
Overall, Weaver shared he and his family went on to live normal lives. 50 years later, he wants to remember those who were not as lucky.
Just want the community to not forget the other 72 souls that we lost on that flight.
Weaver says to this day there is not a memorial or really any type of marker at the site of the crash. Reporting in Mount Pleasant, I'm Jordan Sayopa, Count on 2.
And one of the survivors died 29 days later after that crash. That person died of their injuries. 3 of the victims also included the father and brothers of TV host Stephen Colbert.
Yeah, some of the video footage that you saw in that story was provided by the University of South Carolina Moving Image Research Collections.